Basically, extend her finger, so she's injured her finger. All I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the end of it. Okay? If that causes pain at the site where she's complaining of the pain, so I'm not tapping on the site of the pain. I'm tapping either distal or proximal to it.
And it has to be your index finger?
The site of pain.
It has to be your index finger or either?
Well, I said she's complaining of pain.
Oh, sorry.
So if she had pain in her pinky finger, I'd tap her pinky
Got
finger.
it.
But if she has pain at the site, pain at the site where she was having pain when she came in, then we're suspecting a possible fracture. So that's all it is. Just tap on the end of the finger. Positive is pain at the site, and then possible fracture. Okay? Similar to that, you can do the long bone compression. Okay? So, again, suspecting she's got complaining of pain in the index finger, and so I'm just going to compress that bone. So essentially I stabilize the ends of it. Okay? So stabilize the distal end and the proximal end, and I'm just going to apply some compression to that, okay? If that increases pain at the site, so I'm just applying compression to it, okay?
What's that one called?
This is long bone compression.
So you stabilize the distal and proximal and then you just squeeze it?
I can't answer two people at once.
Go ahead.
If there's pain, like what was the positive?
Pain at the site.
So it's fracture?
It's, possible fracture. Maddie?
Never mind.
Okay. Okay? Alright. So the next one we're going to talk about is Finkelstein's. Okay? Finkelsteins. Finkelstein's. You have make a fist with her thumb inside of it. Okay? And then I have her go into ulnar deviation. So, like this. Ulnar deviation. Okay?
So you make your hand to...
So yeah, just go straight down. Okay? So that's considered ulnar deviation.
You all in my picture.
Alright? And so, if there's pain, okay, so have her go into ulnar deviation that way. If there's pain over the adductor pollicis longus tendon, okay? The adductor pollicis longus. Okay, then that's the positive sign. So basically, she's going to have pain on this side with it, okay? So you have her make the fist in neutral and then go into ulnar deviation.
Is it adductor what?
Pollicis longus.
Positive sign for the sprain or fracture?
For the tendon, it's called, what they call it is tenosynovitis. Essentially, it involves the muscle tendon. Okay.
So it's positive if there's pain.
There's pain, yeah, with the ulnar deviation.
It will be positive for what?
Tenosynovitis.
Tenosynovitis.
Yeah, which is basically just it's tendon, so it involves the tendon.
Which tendon is it specifically?
Adductor pollicis longus. Yeah. Everyone okay with that one? Okay. So next one I'm going to have her do is I'm going to have her do what's called Phalen's test. Phaleens. Phaleens. Okay? Phalen's test. You have her like this. Okay? And then bring the shoulders up. So essentially we're at 90 degrees of extension at the wrist joint. And I have her kind of push her wrists together for 1 minute. Okay? If during that 1 minute she gets numbness or tingling into her fingers, that's going to be the positive sign. Okay? So numbness or tingling in the fingers is positive for median nerve compression, essentially. So carpal tunnel. This is kind of how you test for carpal tunnel.
After how many seconds? 1 minute?
1 minute. So if during that 1 minute she gets numbness or tingling in her fingers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone okay with that one?
So how do you explain this? Like you have your elbows...
You want 90 degrees of extension, the wrist extension.
Okay.
So however you make that. Basically I just do shoulder abduction and it causes you to go into extension of the wrist.
Okay.
Okay?
Shoulder abduct.
And then the last one we're going to go over for right now is called the Tinel sign. Tinels. Tinel sign. Okay. So Tinel sign is checking nerve. Okay. And so you can get it on the, it's called the volar aspect of the hand. Okay. So this is palmar, this is volar, dorsum. And you can do it in the wrist. We're going to do it in the elbow because that's going to be the easier area to do it. Okay. But what you do is you find the ulnar nerve. Does everyone know where ulnar nerve goes? Your funny bone?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that? So that's your ulnar nerve where it comes on the, basically the medial side of the elbow. Right over my fingers. Can everyone see that? Okay. And so I'm going to tap that. Okay. And when I tap that, she should get some kind of tingling in her fingertips, like her pinky and in the medial aspect of her palm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a good
So,
You said if something's wrong?
no, she should get that.
If she doesn't,
If she doesn't get that, then you're worried. And it might take a few times to find it. And I got it now. But you got a shirt too, so that might be Huh? And so this is also how you can do a, nothing in your pinky now.
Hit it harder.
Uh-oh.
It shouldn't take much. You just gotta,
Oh, there's a T.
yeah. So it's not gonna be like an overwhelming feeling. Just like when, it's not gonna be that when you hit your elbow and you get that funny bone feeling. But yeah,
What is the test called?
Tinel sign. So you can do this in the ankle too. You can do this all over. But essentially, you're just trying to hit that ulnar nerve that's going at the medial elbow. Okay. The nerve. It's testing. So it depends where you're doing it. So for this one, we're testing the ulnar nerve.
Kill my butt.
But again, you can do it in the wrist. You can do it in the ankle. It all depends on what you're trying to test. What nerve you're trying to test. So you just tap on the nerve, and they should get some radiating or some distal tingling with that. Okay. What?
Practical. Let's say that test we just did, and we're doing it for you. Are you gonna ask us like, what are we checking for? Is that a question you want to ask in the final two on the practical? Or you gonna ask us how to do a specific thing? Or you want to say do this outside?
No, because on practical, I'm not going to tell you to perform any special test. You're going to have a scenario, and you're going to decide which special test you perform. I'm going to see whether you do them right or not.
And